This is continuing my reviews on the early issues of Spider-Man. This will be a review on the Amazing Spider-Man issue 9, the first appearance of Electro, a mainstay Spider-Man villain by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. And you can find this in the Essentials, the Omnibus, the Masterwork line. There will be spoilers here on this review, fair warning. And a scene you'll never forget, the defeat of Spider-Man. The man called Electro. I like this type of shot here. You see the half of Peter Parker, Spider-Man. You see the supporting cast here. And you see Electro here. There's a lot of characters drawn by Steve Ditko here. My one slight complaint on this issue is there is too much going on. I mean, there are so many things going on in this issue. I thought it got crammed full of stuff to a degree that you really didn't need that much stuff in this issue. It starts with Spider-Man. He's off in a hurry. People are wondering why he's in a hurry. He has to go to Aunt May to deliver his medicine. Just a human aspect there. You see him kind of dressed up there. You see Electro appear. And he wants to rob a bank in his silly yellow and green costume. It was one of those, I don't know, just never really worked for the full potential of a character, I thought, that costume. So Aunt May has to go see a nurse and all. It continues the relationship, if you saw my previous videos, between Betty Brant and Peter Parker. That's his first girlfriend. And the relationship is still going strong. Electro's causing trouble, robbing banks. And check this out, Jonah, he's continuing his lies about Spider-Man. He's telling the media Electro is really Spider-Man, of all things, right? So Spidey is looking for Electro, gotta confront him. There's a lot of panels and a lot of art in this story. I mean, much more than like previous issues. In a way, it seems like too much, where it's, I don't know, it's almost like claustrophobic in this issue. A 9-panel grid here. See a 7-panel grid here. Anyway, he touches Electro. He gets electrocuted. And Electro thinks he almost killed him. He didn't even want him. He says, his electric shock condition, he has only himself to blame for the consequences. And look again. You see a 9-panel grid here. Another 9-panel grid. I think just a great artist, but I just think for some reason it was just too much going on here. And it tells about the origin of Max Dillon, how he became Electro, stuff like that. And look, if that's not enough, there's a prison breakout. And just the paneling again. More 9-panel grids. Nothing wrong with it, but when you see too much of it, I don't know. There's something seemed off about this issue. Just my opinion. So Spidey and Electro wants to break out the prisoners. They battle it out. Spidey's wearing gloves and boots that could counter Electro. Nice use here. He uses some live wires. Spidey hits him with some water. Defeats Electro. Doesn't know who he is. And as the story wraps up, Peter's upset. Betty Brant goes over. They walk home together. It's a good issue. I thought just a little bit too much was going on. Electro seemed like a formidable villain here. He would appear next with the Sinister Six. And that's the review. And next issue will be issue 10, The Enforcers.